What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're here with Mr. Matt, who's got something really spicy to show you guys. It's Blue Eyes with a hint of Odion. I think this deck's really cool. I lost to it. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yep, let's go through it.
Cool. Cheers, bro. How many cards in the main?
40 even.
40 even.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think so. Don't prove me wrong. We're gonna start with the cool stuff. Everyone loves Blue Eyes White Dragon, right? Anime stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we got the standards: one Jet, 2 Blue Eyes. Everyone's seen Blue Eyes at the moment. Playing the Maidens as well. Good card, right? And we're playing the Sages as well. You've seen this all before. I'll rush through the Blue Eyes stuff because this is nothing new to probably your viewers.
Yeah, cool.
We've got 3 Wishes, best spell in the deck. We got the Mausoleum, starter to get your Blue Eyes into the bin, which you need. Playing 1 True Light, obviously, lets you return your Blue Eyes, set your Blue Eyes spells and traps from the deck as well. I'm also playing 1 Majesty as well, which is pretty regular. This build makes this card so much more spicy.
Yeah, 100%.
Last 2 to round off the Blue Eyes engine, we're playing 1 Ultimate Fusion. This card is bonkers when you need to go into the late game. It lets you recycle so much of your deck and just keep going.
Yeah, cool.
And playing 1 Roar as well to get the Blue Eyes engine started.
Nice.
That's the boring stuff out of the way. Now we get to the Tomb Keeper stuff. We're going to start with our boy Odion, the man with the mark. So this guy catches a lot of people off guard. When he's summoned, so normal or special, you get to search for a Temple of the King's card or a card that mentions the Temple of the King added to your hand. Also, while he's on the field, cards that mention Temple of the King cannot be destroyed. So by battle or card effect, which is nuts.
Insane.
Yeah. To get him out, we're playing 3 copies of Anubis, the Last Judge. So he's like, you send him from your hand, think like Lebellion.
Yeah.
So you send it out, you search for the man. He also lets you basically reveal up to 3 traps / cards that mention Temple of the Kings.
Yeah.
Put 2 of them to your bottom of your deck and special summon himself from the graveyard. He's 3k beta, he's huge. He's just like a nice little finisher there as well.
Yeah.
Pure Odion decks have been playing Winged Dragon of Ra to go with him because Winged Dragon of Ra has a new spell card which lets you basically play the Winged Dragon of Ra from Banish and then brings it to the field, wipes the rest of the field, and he's just 4k.
Okay. Yeah. I hear what you're saying.
We're going to go to the bricks of the deck, so we've got 1 Circuit. So he's the guy that lets you get the level 10s to the Banish. So when you've got a Temple of Kings in play, you search your deck, graveyard, hand for a 10 off wire, put it to the Banish, he special summons. His effect is he searches for a Temple of the Kings. The card that mentions Treasure of the King, sorry.
Yep.
Stop me if you see a pattern happening. We play 1 brick, Temple of the Kings. This is a really, really good card. It's just if you see it by itself, it's useless.
Okay.
So this one here is searched off of Merciless. It's also set off of this new field spell as well, Treasures of the Kings. It is probably the best card in the deck. So when you play this, you get to set a trap card that says Treasures of the Kings, which is all your creature traps.
Yep.
Which basically gets you all started. Once you've got 2 set as well, you get to search for a creature that mentions Treasure of the Kings. So it just keeps moving the deck onwards.
Yeah, cool.
We'll get to the meat of the deck as well. So the first creature trap that we play is Apophis the Serpent. So this one here, you set it. When it's activated, it lets you go, okay, cool, I'm going to create a creature, that's awesome. But it also says that you can go search for another Apophis trap card and set it, you can activate that on the turn that it's set.
Yeah.
Which we normally go for Apophis the Swamp Deity. So once again, creature trap. When he's activated though, you can negate up to X face-up cards of other continuous traps that you control.
Yeah.
So if you have Apophis and a True Light, you activate this, you can negate 2 face-up cards on the field.
Yeah, that's insane.
And then the final one we play is Statue of Anguish Pattern.
So expensive. Insane.
It's nuts. So
Insane.
basically, if you got this set up, you flip up a Apophis the Swamp Deity, not only are you negating cards, but when this is flipped up, Statue will destroy a card on the field. Now, this is not once per turn, you can keep going.
Yep.
But that's the Odion engine there. Next up is your basic good stuff hand traps. We're playing 2 Ghost Ogre. I think this card is bonkers right now.
So underrated.
Absolutely. 2 Droll. Played that for 1 player here tonight. Sinky, love you.
love you, bro.
Playing 3 Imperm. Traps are pretty good for this deck.
Yep.
And then 3 Ash. So I'm not playing, you'll notice, not playing any Fuelos or Puruli or anything like that. I just don't think you need the extra draw in this deck.
Yep.
Both engines work so well by themselves and together that you don't really need to see the extra cards.
Yeah, cool.
Next up though, we'll go to the extra deck. We've got Blue Eyes stuff, so we've got 2 Spirit with Eyes of Blue. And we've also got a Heraldic Seals of Heavenly Spirit. We also play the standard stuff. We play Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. We play Ulti. We play Lightstorm. We play Azure. We've seen this in Blue Eyes. So Lightstorm is your back row hate. Azure lets you protect your dragon. So if you've got 2 of the spirits, you go into Ulti, you go into Azure, you mean to have to ditch your Ulti and Azure at the end of turn. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Next up, we have something that lets us go between the 2 engines. So we've got Ancient Fairy Dragons. So this one here, you can bounce into with Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. What that lets you do, it lets you play another level 4 from your hand as a normal summon. So it means you can play your Man of the Mark.
And then that starts you all with the new engine.
Exactly right. He also has one you can destroy a field spell. So just say you've gone into your Mausoleum. I won't search for it, that'll take too long. You go, cool, I'm going to destroy the Mausoleum. I'm going to add 1,000 life points. Going to search Treasures of the Kings, play Treasures of the Kings, set 1, go grab Man of the Marks, and keep going.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
And to make use of this one, because obviously if you go in with Spirit, you'll have to sack this at the end of the turn. I'm playing 1 of the Crystal Wings Synchro Dragon, so a level 8 generic tuner and non-tuner synchro monster. So this one here, 3 gate beater, huge. It's also got a monster in the gate, so if you're worried about Nib, you can go into this and just basically play through Nib pretty easily.
Yeah.
It also says that, hey, if it battles a monster that's level 5 or more, it takes half of their attack points and adds it to it.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's nuts. To round off the Blue Eyes stuff, we play Neo, Tyrant.
Yep.
So that's why we play the Ulti, because we got the 2 Tyrants. I think this card is probably the best card in Blue Eyes. It's so insanely impressive.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
We play 2 extra deck cards for the Odion engine. We play Silhouette Rabbit. Silhouette Rabbit lets us search out for the Statue of Anguish pattern.
Yes, sir.
And my favorite card in this deck, we play the Divine Serpent Apophis. So
Contact use.
So basically, I will grab out cards to demonstrate this. So just say you've activated these 2 on the field. Cool, you've negated. You can then contact fuse these 2 to bring Divine Serpent out. His effect is you go and grab up to 3 Apophis traps in the graveyard and set them.
Yep, so you just recycle.
You just recycles, and if you've got Statue of Anguish pattern, just keep going, and it's just bonkers.
Yep. So much pressure, constant pressure.
Side deck, this is probably the most boring part of this video. We're playing 3 Chaos Hunter because of Malice.
Yep.
We're playing 3 Lancia because of Malice. We're playing 3 Crows because of Blue Eyes, because of Bestials, because of Fiendsmith.
Valid.
We're playing Back Row Hate because
It's in everyone's extra decks, yep.
We are playing 2 Judgments. Judgments is just really good in this deck because of you can play basically a trap from your hand and you can activate it on the same turn. So if you're expecting a Nib, you can basically play the Solemn Judgment. You've got Treasures of the Temple of the Kings down.
Yep.
They play the Nib, you can activate Solemn Judgment.
Yeah, instant.
And then the
reward.
one side that I would love to put in the main is Verdict of Anubis.
Okay.
So this card here is a trap, obviously. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card, while you control 1 or more spell or trap cards, you negate the activation and you blow up your opponent's board.
And it's a counter trap.
And it's counter trap.
Insane.
Now, not only do you blow up the opponent's board, they take half the attack points of their monsters.
Insane.
Yeah, so it's bonkers. It's a going first card, but we love it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, my guy. Do you have any shout outs?
Shout outs to my lovely wife Emma at home. She doesn't like Yu-Gi-Oh, but we love her.
Cheers, man.